So many times when people get started in real estate, the thing that stops the most is fear. What's up, multifam? It's Clarence Graham here today. I hope you're having a great day. I am, I always tell you that. But the thing is, we're going to be talking about today is for my new investors or my people who want to invest in real estate. Where are you? I don't see you out there. So here's what I want to talk to you today. First, you have to really have belief you can do this, okay? So you got to have the mindset today. Hey, how do I get started in this, Clarence? I want to invest in real estate. I've been wanting to do this a long time. And, I really inspired to really do some changing in my family history, right? And this is a way, a vehicle. And it's a reason it's on your heart like that, right? Because so many times when people get started in real estate, the thing that stops the most is fear. And it's amazing to me how many people could really have an abundance of an abundant life with real estate investing if you just got away from being so afraid of starting, right? And I remember that when I first started investing in real estate, I was terrified because, I really had no real understanding of what to do. So I went and invested in education. And so the thing is, if today you're starting today, if you're saying, Clarence, I've always seen about real estate investing, I've seen so much information online about real estate investing, but today I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at this. How do I start? Where do I start, Clarence? There's so much information, right? So if you were starting today and investing in real estate, the first thing I would do is really start understanding the vehicle you're going to use. So choose how am I going to invest in real estate? I hear about wholesaling, I hear about slow flipping, I hear about flipping, right? All of these different ways of investing in real estate. What I would tell you is find the vehicle that makes the most sense to you. When I started, there was a guy teaching about buying houses below market value, fixing them up and selling them for a large amount of money. Now, there are other things going on that people were talking about, lease purchase, all these other type of investment vehicles that didn't resonate with me at that time. I was like, none of that made sense. So it's real simple to really get to understanding which one makes sense for you, okay? So I would highly recommend, get familiar with different ways on investing in real estate. The second thing I would really tell you to do is get involved in some of the real estate investing local clubs in town. Get in an environment where the movers and shakers are. And I'm saying real investment clubs that are in your city, that are really what the investors, they probably meet up once a month. And you can probably Google real estate, community or real estate. I'm trying to think of what we call them, but anyway, a real estate investment community in Birmingham, Alabama, or wherever you are. And or a group, that's what the word I was looking for. So real estate investing groups or real estate groups in Birmingham, Alabama, try to find the one where the most people are and get involved with some of the people who are moving and shaking, okay? Another thing I would do is get educated on the thing that I gravitated to. So if you chose, like, I'm gonna flip a house, I really feel like that's my vehicle I need to start with, then I would learn about how to invest in real estate from a flipper or someone who's really flipping homes or investing in real estate, right? I would also find me a local mentor, someone who's already doing it and they're already actively buying real estate, and I would connect with them and see how can I learn from you. But don't always look in for learning for free. Spend money on your education. And so that's one of the things I did when I first started out. I really invested. The first time I went to a seminar, I couldn't even afford to take the course. It was like $1,500. And you got to think, you may say, well, that's not a lot of money. Well, back then it was a lot of money. So I had to save up, but I was determined to go back that next year. So be committed to the education, whoever that you connect with, to getting that education and understand really how to master your real estate vehicle, okay? The other thing I would do, depending on your financial situation, is really start understanding where do you need to be in order to get started investing in real estate. So like, if you don't have the best credit, don't let that stop you. Address that. Go ahead and start learning how to repair your credit, but at the same time, start still learning what to do. I believe action has no season. You should always be in action. There's a reason that's been put on your heart for you to do this. It's because you can. I really believe that anytime something comes up in your heart or your gut or your spirit that you believe you want to try, but then you start talking yourself out of it, That's the wrong thing to do. It's a reason that's been placed on your heart at this time and at this season. So I want you to attack it with full press, right? We call it press forward. And I want you to really start learning and deep diving how to do this, okay? The other thing that I recommend doing, again, this is just things that I was starting out today, I would also see of someone I could partner with. If I don't really know what to do, but I have the income and the cash, and again, I'm not giving you advice who to partner with. You gotta make sure it's the right relationship, that they understand, they're not, character is good, you've known them for some time, whatever, and you work well together and you complement each other, then a partnership could be a really good way and the vehicle to get going and get started. So again, these are just some things that I was new. If I was out here starting, but I would be taking massive action. I wouldn't wait till all the green lights. That's what my mother-in-law taught me one time before I got married. She said, Clarence, you can't wait till all the lights are green before you start going forward. And so I think what I want you to do today is just get started, right? I waited so long to get started investing in real estate. I feel about a year and a half before I bought my first property. Once I had this idea, I want to start doing this. And so I just want to encourage you, and it's like, get involved in the group, because there's so much stuff you can take action on without even spending money or a little money or a lot. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get going, right? You can still start learning how to do things, going to the meetup group, finding an investor, start getting around all the movers and shakers that are already investing in real estate. I would recommend you do that so that you get started and really having the right mindset to understand you have begun this journey of real estate investing, and you are an investor right then once you make that decision and that choice. So I just wanted to give a few things to help you out if you're looking to get started. You can do this, and I hope this encourages you to get started, and we'll see you at the top, all right?